maybe even more than yesterday, and yesterday was quite hot. We'll get into that. We already did that just a little bit ago. We'll do it again a little bit later on. We've got Gene Brister. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, I think it is.
Yeah, it is. It feels like an afternoon, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Or it feels like Monday and it's Friday. But sometimes, they reverse roles.
They do. But let's keep this one as a Friday. It's going to be a nice hot one, so we should stay indoors as much as possible because the excessive heat warning. National Weather Service extended the excessive heat warning into next week. That was nice of them, wasn't it?
Yeah. That was very thoughtful.
So we're going to be running around the 115 degree and better days throughout the weekend. Could hit 117 to 118 today.
It could.
It could. It did yesterday. We hit 117 yesterday. Wasn't supposed to, but we did. What the heck?
It happens.
It happens. Got some birthdays. You ready for the birthdays today?
I'm ready for birthdays. You going to do the big shot birthdays
Got the
first?
big shot birthdays. Got to go through them. There's a few of them. Don Murray. You remember Don Murray?
Yeah, the
actor?
name. Yeah.
He's like in the 50s and 60s. Well, he's 91. Still hanging around. 91 years old today. Jazz guitarist Kenny Burrell. He's 89 today. We have actor France Nguyen of South Pacific, 81 today. Lobo. That's his name. The group is Lobo, and it is Lobo. He's 77 years old today. And I think that's me and you and a dog named Boo.
Boo, yeah.
Okay. Geraldine Chaplin. She's 76. That's Charlie's daughter, I think. Singer Gary Lewis of Gary Lewis and the Playboys. He is 75 today. Lane Davies in Lois and Clark is 70 years old. Barry Van Dyke was in Murder 101 and Diagnosis Murder, is 69 today. Alan Autry is 68. Jazz pianist, actor Michael Wolff is 68. Actor James Reed is 67. We have Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling is 55 years old today. Got some local birthdays. We'll get to them in just a minute.
Kxo AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Angel Maldonado, Rosalba Zamaripa, Maritza Banuelos, Daniel Castruita, Deborah Torres, Mary Moreno, Frank Marquez Jr., Javier Cano Jr., Devin Casares, Christy Rivera, Julia Higginbotham, Sid Patel, Lori M. Campos, Miriam Felix, Rosa Gongora, Eddie Cota, Gabby Rangel, Aiden Alfredo Cortez, Myra Zaire Helmke, Eduardo Benitez, John Renison, Keith Franco, and Destiny Ramos. Happy birthday to each and every one.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And it's time for the World California News headlines, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning.
This news update. Dr. Anthony Fauci is predicting a coronavirus vaccine by the end of the year.
One can never guarantee the safety or effectiveness unless you do the trial, but we are cautiously optimistic that this will be successful.
He and other top health officials are testifying right now before lawmakers on Capitol Hill. The CDC's Dr. Robert Redfield says he supports reopening schools.
It's in the public health best interest of K through 12 students to get back in face-to-face learning. There's really very significant public health consequences of the school closure.
This teacher in San Diego says she gets parents' concerns.
I feel for them. I'm friends with a lot of parents, and I feel for them. It's a huge decision.
Every New York City school will have an isolation room for students with coronavirus symptoms. If a child tests positive, it'll trigger a classroom shutdown. CBS News Update. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Lock Air Conditioning wants you to protect the things you care about. Protect your family with the air scrubber that utilizes Active Pure, certified technology to protect against airborne and surface contaminants. Clean, deodorize, purify, and protect not only your family, but your home. The air scrubber installs easily to your heating and cooling system, and it's made in the USA. Call Lock Air Conditioning now for details. 760-353-4501. Lock Air Conditioning, and protect the things you care about. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Search and rescue efforts underway in the waters near San Clemente Island in Southern California after a training vehicle carrying 15 Marines and a sailor began sinking.
The Marines were conducting a nighttime training exercise off the coast of Southern California when their amphibious assault vehicle began taking on water. One Marine was killed. 2 are injured, and the search is on for 8 more Marines.
Correspondent Louis Martinez. City leaders with Fresno and Clovis standing together and calling on Governor Newsom to allow students there the option for in-person education this fall.
We cannot live in fear and watch our children be destroyed, and that's what we're witnessing right now.
Councilman Gary Bredefeld, Governor Newsom announcing almost 2 weeks ago that counties in the state on the watch list wouldn't be allowed in-person instruction. City leaders citing the AAP and CDC guidance that children appear to be at lower risk for contracting COVID-19 compared to adults. A USC professor says fellow employees are harassing him and discriminating against him because he's Egyptian. Another hot day in parts of the state. Jeff Scott, California News.
And your World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
O'Reilly. O'Reilly Auto Parts has everything you need for your summer car maintenance at great prices. Our professional parts people can help you find the best oil change supplies for your car, like 5 quarts of Valvoline conventional motor oil and MicroGuard filter, everyday low price $26.99. For your summer oil change, stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
The back-to-school sales here at Gap Factory and GapFactory.com. Get 40 to 70% off almost everything. Logo and dresses from $9.99, tees from $4.99, and jeans from $12.99. Find it all at Gap Factory or GapFactory.com through August 4th.
Nature Valley Sweet and Salty Bars are just as crunchy and creamy on the lawn chair as they are at the lookout. As delicious on your porch as they are at the park. So enjoy a Nature Valley Sweet and Salty Bar wherever you are.
And it's time for local news, page 1, brought to you this morning as a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, with 2 locations in the Valley, in Brawley at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and in El Centro on Imperial Avenue, right next to Food for Less. With page 1 of the local news, here's Gene Brister.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Friday morning. Excessive heat this week continues. George Gale has more.
National Weather Service has issued an excessive heat warning through the weekend into next week. Those who work outdoors and those who need to go out, it is suggested they stay hydrated. There are no cool centers this year due to the pandemic. The elderly and the infirmed and all others affected by the heat should remain in an air-conditioned area until the weather cools down a bit. Imperial Irrigation District is recommending residents conserve energy by turning off lights in rooms that are not occupied. Set the thermostat at 78 degrees, and don't use large appliances such as wash machines and dryers during peak energy hours between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m., the hottest part of the day. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
El Centro police officers responded to a report of shots fired early Wednesday. At about 2:40 a.m. Wednesday, officers were dispatched to the area of the 1100 block of North 8th Street. Several individuals in the area told officers that they heard multiple gunshots and saw a white 4-door sedan driving slowly away from the area. No one was injured in the incident. El Centro police are asking that anyone who may have any information on the shooting contact the investigations division. KXO News Time, 7:44.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the Valley, on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. till 6 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. And Quick Lane has the best prices on name brand tires, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro.
Thursday morning, COVID-19 update was made available. Here's George Gale with more information.
It was released by the Imperial County Public Health Department. According to the latest numbers, the death toll as a result of COVID-19 has increased to 200. 47,234 patients have tested for the virus. Of those, 9,298 have tested positive. Of those, 8,129 have recovered. There are currently 969 active cases of COVID-19 in Imperial County. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
On Wednesday, July 29th, at approximately 10:35 p.m., El Centro police officers were dispatched to the area of 4th Street and Commercial Avenue regarding a report of a deceased person near the railroad tracks. Paramedics from El Centro Fire Department responded. Unfortunately, the individual was deceased upon their arrival. The initial investigation did not reveal any signs of foul play. The decedent was a 51-year-old resident of El Centro. That concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for Page 2.
Page 1 of the Local News has been a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro at Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less, and in Brawley on Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And Page 2 of the Local News brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for your life, health, and health insurance and your retirement planning. For Page 2 of the Local News, here's Gene Brister.
Continuing with more local news, a virtual talent showcase. George Gale explains.
A virtual entertainment experience by the community for the community. It's hosted by Mostly Theater Company. It's free tonight at 7 p.m. for your viewing pleasure. Support your community and the arts by tuning in. mostlytheatercompany.org/VTS. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Ongoing effort to assist some 31 families who lost their homes in the June 28 Nyland wildfire. Imperial County has secured 33 travel trailers from the state to provide longer-term housing. Families will start moving into the trailers today. The trailers are the latest step to help the fire victims. Earlier this month, County Board of Supervisors declared a state of emergency as a result of the fire and approved $100,000 in aid to the families. County Supervisor Chairman Luis Blancarte said the goal has been to provide support to the residents of Nyland as quickly as possible. I think the support the county staff and the board has provided to the residents is unprecedented, Blancarte said. This is about providing solutions and helping very quickly. We've been able to streamline the aid program, and that's because everyone has come together to support residents. Come today, families will be able to move into 21 trailers. The remaining trailers will be positioned in other areas. Some of the fire victims who are wheelchair-bound will remain in hotels where the county determines how best to meet their needs. Sad story this morning. A toddler drowns. Here's more on that story.
It happened Wednesday. Yuma Fire Department was called just before 10:30 Wednesday morning. The call concerned a drowning at a home in south central Yuma. The fire department paramedics arrived on scene to find CPR being performed on a 2-year-old child. Officials say the child was found unresponsive in a backyard pool. Once removed from the pool, CPR was performed until paramedics arrived. Resuscitation efforts continued as the child was transported to Yuma Regional Medical Center, where he was pronounced deceased. The child and his mother were visiting from out of state. A 2-year-old was last seen inside the home and was not seen leaving. A pool was fenced, but the gate was not secure. This was the third toddler to drown in Yuma in a backyard pool in the last 2 months. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
David H. West Insurance has been helping residents in Imperial Valley for many years with their insurance needs. David, Jose, and staff are trained professionals who can help you make the right decision with your insurance coverage, from health, Medicare, and most importantly, a life insurance plan. How much life insurance do you need and what's your monthly cost? We'll call David H. West Insurance today to make an appointment and get a free quote on a life insurance plan that's right for you and your family at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411.
Here's George Gale with the weather update.
The high temperature yet today, 117 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 87. National Weather Service says strong high pressure aloft will persist over the desert southwest the next few days. As a result, very hot temperatures can be expected area-wide today through the end of the weekend. Hotter deserts will easily exceed 110 degrees each day, with many locations exceeding 115 degrees today. Weather forecast calling for sunny and hot weather. Excessive heat warning has been extended throughout the weekend. Highs today right near 118. South winds at around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, clear skies, overnight lows around 87, west winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Saturday, sunny and hot, highs right near 115, southeast winds at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Saturday night, mostly clear skies, overnight lows around 85, southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunday, sunny and hot again, highs right near 115, east to southeast winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunday night, clear skies, overnight lows around 82, west southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Monday, sunny and hot with the highs right near 114, southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And right now we're looking at 90 degrees, 32% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality moderate in Brawley, Calexico, and Mexicali. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. Page 2 of the local news brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplement coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And in sports this morning, the NBA reopened their season. They got underway yesterday with 2 games. The Jazz beat the Pelicans 106-104, and the Lakers just squeaked by the Clippers 103-101. LeBron, he made the winning score. And in Major League Baseball, it was the Nationals over the Blue Jays 6-4, Yankees over the Orioles 8-6. Indians got by the Twins 2-0. It was the Red Sox over the Mets 4-2. Braves beat the Rays 2-1. Royals beat the Tigers 5-3. Dodgers defeated the Diamondbacks again 6-3. Mariners over the Angels 8-5. It was the Padres and Giants. They went 10 innings. Padres won that game 12-7. It turned out to be a biggie. Postponed games that were postponed yesterday: the Cubs and the Reds, and the Marlins and the Orioles. We'll have more in just a minute.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
And in golf, Brooks Koepka, he matched his career best, 62, take a first-round lead at the FedEx. Ryan Moore and Adam Schenk, they set pace at the PGA Tour's Barracuda Championship. Moore and Schenk, they sitting atop that leaderboard. And Francisco Molinari and Patrick Harrington both have withdrawn from the PGA Championship. Neither said why they were withdrawing, but neither have played in any tournaments since the pandemic began. And veteran running back LaShawn McCoy has reached a deal with the Bucks. He's going to be their running back. That's it. That's a look at sports. We got business and weather coming up.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And your financial news and weather brought to you this morning by Imperial Valley's Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, they do. In the world of business, stocks got off to a positive start this morning after Apple and Amazon delivered blowout earnings, and Facebook and Google, parent Alphabet, topped expectations. However, the lack of progress in Congress on another financial aid bill, the ongoing rise in coronavirus cases, and Thursday's discouraging labor market data all are factors which may limit gains. Dow Jones Industrial Average was up 4.04 points, or less than 0.1%, at 26,317.69. We'll take a look at the weather in just a minute.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialists. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection. Water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 53 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. That's 352-6789. Or 344-2533 in the North End. Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, we do.
The high temperature yet today, 117 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 87. National Weather Service says strong high pressure aloft will persist over the desert southwest the next few days. As a result, very hot temperatures can be expected area-wide today through the end of the weekend. Hotter deserts will easily exceed 110 degrees each day, with many locations exceeding 115 degrees today. Weather forecast calling for sunny and hot weather. Excessive heat warning has been extended throughout the weekend. Highs today right near 118. South winds at around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, clear skies, overnight lows around 87, west winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Saturday, sunny and hot, highs right near 115, southeast winds at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Saturday night, mostly clear skies, overnight lows around 85. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunday, sunny and hot again, highs right near 115. East to southeast winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunday night, clear skies, overnight lows around 82. West to southwest winds of 5 to 10 miles per hour. Monday, sunny and hot with the highs right near 114. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And right now, we are looking at 85 degrees in Yuma, 96 in Indio, 67 degrees up on the mountain in Campo. Mexicali is looking at 91 degrees, 84 degrees in Nyland, 90 degrees at the county airport, 32% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality moderate in Brawley, Calexico, and Mexicali. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. You've been listening to Financial News and Weather, brought to you by Roto-Rooter in El Centro and Brawley. When drains don't work, they do.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
Goddard's Gold. What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Goddard's Gold.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kaith, and optimism about a coronavirus vaccine from the nation's top infectious disease expert. Dr. Anthony Fauci tells Congress there could be one by the end of the year, and people want to be part of the process.
Already, as of last night, there have been over 250,000 individuals who have registered their interest in being in these trials.
At that hearing, Democrat James Clyburn called for a Trump administration strategy on the virus. President Trump criticized Clyburn on Twitter. CBS's David Begnaud has more on states where numbers are going up.
Florida recorded a new high for coronavirus deaths for the third consecutive day. Arizona and Mississippi also reported record-breaking increases. And average daily deaths are rising in at least 17 states nationwide. And as millions of Americans apply for unemployment every week, some states are struggling to provide that assistance.
Lawmakers say there will be more talks on renewing extended jobless benefits. But for now, millions of people like laid-off hotel worker Kat Payne in Philadelphia can only wait.
I hope that the government realizes that we are hardworking people. We were taxpayers. We paid their salary.
This is where tonight's Brewers-Cardinals Major League Baseball game's been postponed because of positive virus tests in the St. Louis organization. At least one U.S. Marine died. 8 others are missing after a training accident off the coast of Southern California. Pentagon correspondent David Martin.
An amphibious assault vehicle is the kind of vehicle that Marines use to storm the beach. They are dropped into the water by a mothership, a much larger vessel, which carries probably 2,000 Marines. The Marines go ashore in this amphibious vehicle. Apparently, that was the kind of training that was going on.
An approaching hurricane could make for a rainy weekend in South Florida. And CBS News meteorologist David Parkinson says the storm is expected to travel up the eastern seaboard next week.
There is decent chances here for a more inland track, which would, on one hand, give you a little bit less strong of a storm because the center wouldn't necessarily be over water, but it does mean you would have stronger impacts in places like Washington, Philadelphia, New York, and Boston.
Former KKK leader David Duke has been banned from Twitter for breaking the social media platform's rules. The company calls it a permanent suspension for repeated violations of Twitter rules on hateful conduct. Checking Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 123 points, or rather down 123. The NASDAQ is up. This is CBS News.
Brought to you by Capital One. Capital One's banking app lets you manage your money anytime, anywhere. This is banking reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A.
Ask Sherwin-Williams and get your color your way. We've made it easier than ever to try and buy color. Preview paint colors in your home with our Color Snap app. Then visit swcolorchips.com to have color chips delivered to your door for free. And when you're ready to paint, shop online. Then stop by your local Sherwin-Williams store for curbside pickup. and get everything you need without leaving your car.
Capital One knows life doesn't alert you about your credit card.
Hey, couch surfers, we've got non-stop tunes to keep you rocking while you work. Oh, and Colleen, yes, you Colleen with a K. Your free trial of Movie Plus ends tomorrow, and your card may be charged. Do you want to continue or cancel?
So meet Eno, the Capital One assistant. Eno looks out for surprise charges, like when free trials expire, and helps if you need to fix them. Eno, another way Capital One is watching out for your money when you're not. Capital One, what's in your wallet? Limitations apply.
The GLAAD Awards were given out virtually last night to honor LGBTQ performances.
Baby, I am America.
Shay Diamond performed. Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union announced one of the winners.
And the 2020 GLAAD Media Award for Outstanding Drama Series goes to...
Lil Nas X switched from his cowboy gear to a sheer ruffled blouse to accept the Outstanding Artist Award.
I want to wish everyone love right now through these crazy, trying, difficult times.
Dan Levy and Noah Reed won for S Creek. Dolly Parton won a prize for her show, Heartstrings. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Ellen DeGeneres has apologized to the staff of her daytime TV talk show after complaints about the workplace culture went public. Warner Brothers says its investigation found there were flaws in the show's daily management. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Balance of nature, changing the world one life at a time.
I think just taking the balance of nature, I really feel like I just plain old-fashioned feel better. And it's really a noticeable thing. So that to me is significant. It really is.
Right now, Balance of Nature is offering free shipping and 35% off on any new preferred order. Call 1-800-2468-751 or go to balanceofnature.com today and use discount code FRUITS.
Have you wanted to speak a new language but thought it would be too difficult? Then try Babbel. Babbel starts by teaching you words and phrases that gradually get more complex. Soon, you're practicing short conversations. So in 15 minutes a day, you'll be speaking a new language in a few weeks. Babbel is built around real life. It teaches you practical conversations that you will actually use. Babbel, language for life. Now try Babbel for free. Just go to Babbel.com and start learning a language today. That's BABBEL.com.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with George Gale.
We're just trying to entertain people, and morality's just gonna get in the way.
AM 1230.
That's hilarious.
KXO.